What's up, Blazionaires and Blazionettes? I am going to be giving you guys my quick review for Rocky 4 as we're counting down the Creed 2. So, yeah, I am going to mention some spoilers in this review. I think I cannot get through this review without talking about spoilers, so that is your warning. So, yeah, I gotta say, this is probably the first movie in the franchise that I ever watched, that I ever seen. And when I did, and man, and then we're introduced to Ivan Drago, and man, he intimidated me just by looking at him, just by him just standing there giving you that cold stare that he would give you, and and I gotta say, like when he fights Apollo Creed, and then we see that this guy is the real deal. I mean, the way he went in there and just handled Apollo Creed, it was just wow. Like, intense, really intense. I mean, like, it's basically at that point where where Rocky and Apollo already established their friendship, and they're basically family at this point. And then when Ivan Drago just beats him to a pulp, to where Apollo Creed, like, basically died from those punches. I mean, he couldn't take it. And then Rocky, that really sets him off. And then that's where we all know he's gonna go and basically handle it himself. He cannot let that go. He cannot let that slide. He has to go and basically step in the ring with Ivan Drago, and that's exactly what he does. And I watched the trailer to this movie recently tonight to see if they left out anything, if they were vague at all about this movie. They weren't. They weren't. They basically showed all their cards on this movie, except for like who wins that final fight between Rocky and Ivan Drago. But other than that, the whole thing with Apollo Creed, they did not hold back at all. They just had to throw that in there. I'm like, wow, they really gave away a big plot point of the movie. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Wow. So when it gets to Rocky fighting Ivan Drago, it could really go one way or the other, because Ivan Drago, he is probably the most strongest opponent Rocky has ever faced, and he has faced a lot of tough son of a bitches. I mean, like Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, but man, this dude. Man, whoa. But then again, some people may think, well, I mean, like, like with Apollo Creed, like, well, Ivan Drago took out Apollo Creed like he was nothing. Then, I mean, then he may not stand a chance against the one guy who defeated Apollo Creed and took his championship title away from him. Some people may have been thinking that, like, about Ivan Drago. Me, I was just like, this can go one way or the other. But then again, this was my very first movie of the Rocky franchise that I watched. So when I did watch when I first watched it, it was right to where Rocky was fighting Ivan Drago, and right from there, I didn't even know what it was about. I was just like, I was already rooting for Rocky to beat his ass. I mean, like, oh man. And then when he does, it's awesome. But I have to say, like, with the training songs and the training preparations and the montage, like with this and Rocky 3, I didn't like them as much as the training montages in the first two movies, but they were okay, I guess. But I don't know. And one thing that really took me out of the movie was that fucking robot that Rocky bought Paulie. Like, what the hell? back then when I was younger, I was like, this is cool as hell. That is a cool robot. But now that I'm older and I watched and I sat through all of these movies in the franchise, and I'm like, this fucking robot kind of really takes me out of the movie for a few minutes. Why is he in here? What are they doing here? But still, besides that, this was still, I still like the movie. And Ivan Drago is definitely a worthy opponent for Rocky in that ring. Man, the most dangerous motherfucker in the franchise. So with that all being said, I'm going to have to give Rocky 4 3.5 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 3.5 chair spins. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for Rocky 4, make sure you thumb up the video and click subscribe if you're new to the channel. And make sure you click the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my review for Rocky 5, everyone's least favorite Rocky movie. But we gotta get through that as we're counting down to Creed 2, so I will see you guys there. Peace out, y'all.